Hell yeah. Our next comedian coming to the stage, you can see him at the Stress Factory coming up. He's going to be doing jokes over there. Let's give it up for my friend Dan Farley, everybody. Hey, just got the beer. Hey, guys. Hey, how do you make a nun cry? You rape her. You get it? I'm sorry. That was completely inappropriate. Hey, speaking of rape, have you ever been to the dollar store? Yeah, I know. Have you ever been to the dollar store and gotten so angry that you just wanted to smash something? And then you remembered you're in the dollar store? You can do whatever the hell you want in there. It's like Thunderdome or Florida. You could just do anything. You could literally smash every piece of crap in that place and burn it to the ground, then just walk up to the counter and throw a 20 down. And the only thing the guy working there will say to you is, "Hey! You forgot your change." You guys ever play pranks when you were a kid? You ever do that? Yeah. Yeah? Me too. I used to do that. I remember this one time, there was a group of us, all right? And there was this old woman who lived in our neighborhood. She was like 90, all right? We took a brown paper bag, and we filled it with dog poo. And we went up to her porch, and we lit the bag on fire and rang her doorbell. She came out and freaked out, went to go put out the fire, and we beat her over the head with golf clubs. Yeah. We must have made out of that house with, I don't know, $5 grand. But you had to see the look on her face. It was priceless. Just priceless. Actually, it wasn't really priceless. It was worth about $5 grand. Yeah. Oh, man. What, you guys didn't like the fucking elderly abuse joke? I'm surprised. Jeez. Have you ever, oh, man. Do you guys, a lot of my friends have been going hunting. You ever done that? I went once when I was a kid, all right? I went with my dad. I was 6 years old, all right? And we were going bear hunting. Now, when I say bear, I mean the animal, not a husky gay fella, all right? And I had the bear in my sights, and I turned to my dad and said to him, "Dad, I don't really want to do this." And he looked at me and said, "Daniel, you don't have to do this. We'll go home, and on the way home, we'll stop off and get you a dress and change your name to Danielle, because you're acting like a little fucking girl right now. Squeeze the trigger for Christ's sake." But what you don't understand is that I wasn't acting like a little girl. I just want the other people at the zoo to be staring at me, you know? But I mean, I was 6 years old. Who remembers those details? I was 6. Plus, we were so fucking drunk. It's not even... So what's been going on? Did you guys see the Powerballs up to like 175 mil? You see that? You guys got your tickets? Get your tickets? We're all going to be millionaires! Except me, I'm not going to be. I didn't even buy a ticket. I really didn't. I have better luck of finding a bag of money. Because I never win anything. I never win anything except for the draft, and I don't want to talk about that. Okay? I had to move to Canada. It was terrible. That draft, not the NBA draft. It was, I was there, I'd be there. I would be doing this bullshit. But I went to the only thing I ever won, the most I ever won was like $4. What am I going to do with $4? What, am I going to walk into 7-Eleven and be like, "Oh, Dad, you want the normal?" No, Sandeep. Not today. Today I'm going to get the extra large coffee. But the extra large is $4.50. I'll just have the large. I'm doing that. Sorry. I apologize. Also, tonight you set your clocks back. You see, it's daylight savings time, just so you know. Forward? Oh, I'm sorry if I give a fuck about that stupid shit. I'm sorry, but I do know to set it forward. I did remember. But according to my boss on Monday morning, I sure won't. Oh, it's 10 a.m.? I thought it was 9. 2 hours to lunch. Because I'm not showing to work on time on Monday, that's what I mean. Oh, you got it. It's not funny. I wrote that this morning, guys. Because how many times can I use a daylight savings joke? Twice a year. Okay? Also coming up, St. Patty's Day. Oh, great, St. Patrick's Day. Yay! Day, my favorite time of year. I actually really don't like St. Patrick's Day, even though I'm Irish. Bunch of people running around drunk pretending to be Irish. It's like my grandfather's will reading all over again. Oh, yeah, we want some of that. It's not. I don't know what the people are like, oh, you should be proud to be Irish. Why? What, proud of 5,000 years of failure? Well, whoopity-doo. I don't need a reminder of that. I have a mirror. Just every year, like 5,000 years. Oh, great, the British beat our ass. Great, that's wonderful. Let's celebrate. It's like being an Eagles fan. 5,000 years, just proud in nothing. Pride in nothing at all. It's terrible. St. Patrick's Day. Do you ever hear that old joke? What's the difference between Martin Luther King and St. Patrick's Day? Martin Luther King Day and St. Patrick's Day. On St. Patrick's Day, everyone pretends they're Irish. Well, I'm sorry. I said a self-deprecating joke before. I really don't look at myself as a failure, which is part of the problem. But they say that no one will love you unless you love yourself, which is true unless you're rich or ridiculously good looking. Then no one really gives a shit if you... Like, I don't think any person on this planet cares if Kim Kardashian loves herself. And that's including the Kardashians. No one cares. No one. You guys are great, by the way. Great. Sweating like a fag eating a hot dog up here. Jesus Christ. I was in an argument with my girlfriend. I just had an argument with my girlfriend. She was complaining that I don't save any money, which is true. So I dumped her ass. Now I'm saving all kinds of money. It's amazing how much you save when you don't spend it on her bar tab and lobster dinners. Great. Be careful what you wish for, whore. Whoa. These just stone faces. Fucking... I didn't punch a baby in the face. I was talking about my ex-girlfriend. You don't even know her, okay? She's nuts. Nuts. Oh, I said ex-girlfriend because I really want to break up with her. Like, really, truly want to. But I can't because I left 3 seasons of The Wire at her apartment. Have you ever seen that show? It's just a really good show. I want those back. And I can't. I can't break up with her. You ever see The Wire? It's all about the drug wars in Baltimore. It's amazing. Watch that. You want to get on that. It's a good one. But she's crazy, man. She's crazy. That's the thing about me. I attract those crazy girls. Like, she called me up. She had a dream that she was being eaten by snakes, and I did nothing. So she called me up and wanted me to apologize. That's true. That's 100% true. Even if it was real. If that really happened, like if she was being eaten by snakes, I wouldn't know what to do. I'd probably be looking at it the same way. I'd be like, I'll call 911 after that. Snakes kind of freak me out too. I don't really want to be there. I gotta go. See you later. I think the fire department's coming. I don't know who handles snakes. Cops? I don't know. That's true, but that's what I attract. Crazy pussy. Crazy pussy. And ask any guy in here, and any of them with girls will lie, crazy pussy is the best pussy in the world. Because you know it's going to kill you. One day it will. It really will. Crazy pussy. Because it's the best lay you'll ever have, and every day is exciting. You'll wake up with 4 slashed tires, your pets are on fire, poison in your eggs. Or you might not wake up at all. You don't know. Just a flick of a knife and you're dead. And that's fine with her. She's good. She's like, I'll go to jail. Fuck you. And people say, like, they're crazy after they break up. No, they were crazy before. You were at a ball game. She was yelling at the umpire. That's not a fucking strike! It's strike 1, baby. Relax. It's not that big of a deal. You'll be out to eat with her. You'll be like, oh. She'll be like, are you talking to that bitch? I'm like, whoa, she's the waitress. How am I supposed to order my food? What am I going to work out a series of blinks? That'll look more awkward. The problem with fucking crazy pussy is like fucking an atomic bomb. You know it's going to kill you. but it feels so good between your legs. And you should lean over and cut that green wire, but you can't. You can't. You're like, I can't. I don't know what to do. I'll just die with everyone. I was thinking about that today on the toilet, guys. Do you guys see the Oscars? See the Oscars this year? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched it too. I watched it. Do you know the Oscars are presented by the Academy of Arts and Sciences? What science do they conduct? You guys working on for the cure for cancer? No, we're watching movies. No, but we're wearing lab coats while we do it, so it's very scientific. Really? Nothing? It's a terrible joke, guys. I'm scrapping that. I'm gonna go throw up in the bathroom right now. This is the worst I've ever done down here, by the way. Fucking down in this basement. It's like Hitler's last days. Riding it out. I would love to see an Oscar speech that's just really honest. That's really what I would want to see. Just the guy get up there and be like, yeah, this is great! First of all, a lot of people like to thank God in this situation. I'd like to thank me, without whom none of this would have been possible. I mean, I did all the work. I want to thank my dad for not pulling out. And I'd also like to thank my mom for not getting that abortion. Thanks, Mom. Everything else was me. To every girl that ever dumped me or rejected me, you fucked up. Now I'm gonna go do so many drugs and fuck half of Hollywood. Good night. You'd be like, yeah. You'd be like, that's the greatest Oscar speech I've ever heard in my life. It's great. Do you guys see Michelle Obama at the Oscars? Yeah. You see that with her sleeveless dress? Yeah. Everything going on? I thought the Obamas were against gun shows. She's coming in there like young Arnold walking in. Let's go. Best Picture nominee. What's up, Jack? Jeez, and I've had enough of Michelle Obama, okay? I've had just about enough. Okay? We get it. You fucked the president. We get it. That's your job. Big deal. President's been fucking me for years. You don't see me giving out an Oscar. Oh, while we're talking about movies, can we all agree that we have enough Die Hard movies? There are enough of them. I mean, how many bad days can John McClane have? Honestly, I mean, how many terrorist cells have you run into in your life? Now imagine that 5 times. Just walking up, you're like, oh, I'm just getting a hot dog. What are you doing, John McClane? Oh, fuck! And I love how PC they are. They're never Arab. None of them are ever Arab. They're all German or Russian or, you know, West Europe. Something. None of them are ever good. They're all white guys that have figured out everything ever except for this one half-alcoholic cop that happens to be a good shot. You think they would plan better than that? Be like, okay, so we got everything set up here. Where is John McClane that weekend? He went to bomb New York? Oh, he's in San Diego? Okay. No one thinks of that. No one thinks, like, after 3 times. After 3 times, you'd be like, yeah, this guy's fucked up. We gotta do something about him. Not to mention, John McClane's getting old. He's getting old, man. Like, John, what's the next Die Hard gonna be in a retirement home? We want $60 billion in medical supplies. Or Agnes gets it. Call that movie Die Hard 6. I haven't been hard in years. Not to mention, he hasn't died hard once in those movies. Not once! If anything, they should name those movies Live Hard. Because his life is hard. Can you imagine I'm walking every day? Oh, God. Oh, shit. They're taking over Nakatomi Tower again. Fuck! And then this next one, he beats the Russian army. What the fuck fuck is a cop gonna do? In his spare time, he writes tickets. I can't take it. It's like those Mission Impossible movies. How are you gonna make a movie called Mission Impossible, then make 4 of them? Don't seem that impossible. They should call those movies Mission Mildly Inconvenient. Or better yet, Mission, this is gonna be difficult, but we'll get it fucking done. Makes me think my screenplay has a chance. It's called Baby Daddy. It's about a baby who impregnated a woman and has to raise a kid. Fuck you, you didn't think of it. He has to raise it, he has to do the hardships, the bills, and the medical costs. But he's a baby. It'll be great. Be a hit. Get the Wayans brothers on that shit. They'll do it in a heartbeat. I got another idea for a movie. It's a plot about 2 well-to-do, very well-off white girls who are 16 years old, 17, one of them 17, driving a car, arguing about back and forth, like, oh my god, do you see Becca? Do you see Becca's dress? It's so fucking terrible. And the car just explodes. The movie's called Wouldn't This Be Great If This Happened Every 9 Seconds? If I woke up every morning and looked out the window and saw that, I'd be like, this is gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. Okay, I'm gonna go to my job as a jizz mopper. You jizz mopper? Is that a union? Jizz moppers 404. Clean cum, so you can come. Do you ever hear like people say? Like I was listening to the radio because today is the day Biggie died. By the way, rest in peace. I don't really care. I didn't shoot him. I was fucking like 12 when he died. It doesn't matter. But I was listening to like a rap song, and they had a rapper. When it comes to language, what's the conversation, sister fuckers? Incest is the best, I agree, but I wasn't blessed with sisters. I only have brothers, and we had to make do. It gets cold. I think they're having an arm wrestling competition or jerking each other up. I don't know. I can't see their hands. I see one hand. I see you're good. You're good. What the fuck? No, I was listening to the radio. Okay, back to this. Hi guys. I was listening to the radio. They had a rapper talking about his jury. Now I fuck up a lot of words. Like when I say dollar, I say dollar. Something like that. Everyone, if I'm at a quick, like, I'll get a sandwich, something like that. Jury is not even close. Jury would be like, that means jewelry. You're missing like 7 vowels. It's not even close. That's just complete ignorance. People say just dumb things all the time, like in your own words. Like cops and lawyers like to say that a lot. Like, tell me what happened in your own words. Well, whose fucking words am I going to use? Last time I checked, Shakespeare wasn't quoted about killing a hooker. So I'm going to tell you my story. Where people say, like, when a black guy goes after a white guy, it's reverse racism. No, it's not. It's just racism. You don't have to be white to be racist. I mean, sure, it helps, but... Or what's the, well, it's the least I could do. No, it's not. The least you could do is nothing. That's what I'm doing. The least you should do is at least send her flowers. But I'm not doing that. The least I can do is sitting on my couch and watching Maury Povich. Or when people say, honestly, I've never been to a strip club. Nice to know you've been lying to me this whole time, you fucking lying prick. I'm out the door now, thanks. When people say, literally. Like I had someone say to me last night, I'm literally going to kill you. I was like, Jesus, Mom. I think you mean I'm figuratively going to kill you. Because if you're literally going to kill me, I'm literally calling the fucking cops. Or when people say, like, if you put a gun to my head, they say, if you put a gun to my head, I can sing the national anthem, blah, 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 blah. When is that situation ever going to happen? Like, you're going to be walking down a dark alley, and all of a sudden the guy's going to come out and be like, no, hey! No, I don't want your money. Sing the national anthem. Oh, say louder, motherfucker! Explaining that to the cops later, you'd be like, oh, God, I don't know what happened. He didn't even want my money, he just wanted me to sing the Star Spangled Banner. And the cop would be like, whoa, 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 slow down. Tell me what happened in your own words. You guys, I've been watching a lot of basketball, and have you noticed that Toronto doesn't have any Raptors? Not one. I think they should move that team to Alabama, because they're so far behind the times, they might actually still have Raptors. I mean, they didn't get a book till '93. That's when Clinton was in office. I mean, come on! '93? I was reading that they had a law that was still on the books. That law is the abolition of slavery in Alabama. They missed that one. Kind of a blemish for Alabama, if you ask me. I mean, we all know Alabama. Their track record on that whole black thing ain't so great. And you missed that? Like, I could see missing those stupid laws, like it's illegal to ride downhill in a shopping cart after 4 p.m. on a Sunday. I could see missing that and not enforcing that. But owning people? Call me crazy. That's a little nuts. They also have in Texas. You hear about the guy on death row who is mentally retarded? You hear about that? Yeah, they want to execute him. They want to execute him because he's mentally impaired. Why waste everybody's time? Just give him a balloon, let him wander off into traffic. Just say, he would die so happy. Happier than you? Way happier than you. Not you. Above you. I'm not judging you, Glasses. You're fine. He would die so happy, and that's what taxpayers' money? What, 35 cents? It's terrible. It's great. I've been doing a lot of traveling lately, international traveling, for the sake of this joke. You know what country is just completely full of shit? Spoiler alert, it's the Germans. They're just like, surprise, I know, shocker. They really are. They really try and hide that stigma. They really try and hide the stigma of them being the worst white people in the history of the planet. That stigma. Yeah. They really put the cunt in country, don't they? Like, they didn't like me. And I'm whiter than white people. I'm as Irish as it gets. Like, fucking, you, more than this, I'm a fucking paper sheet that kindergartners write on. But I don't speak, even their language is just so evil, guys. It's just so evil. Like, I don't speak much German, but I do know this one phrase. It goes like this. Kinderlacke! Sounds fucking evil, doesn't it? Kinderlacke! You know what that means? Children's laughter. Sounds like the fucking apocalypse. Kinderlacke! Just a bunch of kids laughing. Alright, guys, I'm gonna go out on that note. Have a great night. I'm Dan Farley.
Yeah!
Give it up for Dan.